Hello, we will present you today our presentation for introduction to hospitality and tourism, and our project will be about Las Vegas. I am Alexandru Roșca.
I'm August.
I'm Peter.
I'm Gongkan Lian.
And let's start the project.
So for the content, Leon will talk about the introduction and positive impact of the tourism, and Peter will talk about the negative impact, and Alex will talk about the global impact, and I will talk about the cultural changes and conclusion.
Hello, I'll be presenting the introduction and the positive impact of tourism in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, also known as the entertainment capital of the world, is located in the state of Nevada. It is very well known for its nightlife, casino, and its very famous stage shows. It was founded in 1905, and it says there are about 150 casinos in Las Vegas. Now, for the positive impact of tourism in Las Vegas, I want to talk about the growth. Now, it started off like a humble railroad town. Now it has grown into a hotbed of tourism and gambling. And it is said to be that Nevada is the fastest growing state in the United States of America. Now, development of infrastructure. They have tried to widen their infrastructure and continuously improve and maintain their flood controls, their lighting and energy system. And they also developing the roads to make commuting even more easier. Now let's talk about the importance of McCarran Airport too. It is said by according to Oxford Economics too, 115,000 jobs in the region are supported by airline operations and such. Now, major sporting events. Las Vegas is famous for its boxing events. Almost every UFC boxing events are there, held there, $1 million events. And they also have NFL, the football league, and the NBA basketball. And they have mostly improved since the T-Mobile arena. Now, for the tourism and gambling industry, it is one of the best in the world and one of the best in America too. I don't think they are gonna be suppressed anytime soon because of their continual growth and their structures of shopping malls and hotels, chains, and casinos and such. Now, I'll be passing off my presentation.
About Las Vegas. Travel and tourism have taken a big hit since the COVID-19 pandemic. Structure and social disruption precaution followed one place in the city. Feeling the economic downturn is the Las Vegas had some paradise. Now that show every in attention to the financial pan country where Las Vegas is located includes 753 of the 1,008 coroner's case in Nevada at 14 of the 17 reducing deaths as of March 30. Las Vegas is a huge tourism, shopping, and holiday industry centered on the gambling industry, so it is also known as the gambling city. General speaking, Las Vegas is safe for travelers. Some people even think it's safe. Casino is one of the safe tourist destination in the world, but you should pay attention to know which neighborhood as areas in Las Vegas should be avoided. Also, city agencies and officials are fighting crime and vice games and still create estate both inside and outside the city. Games in Las Vegas are often named after the neighborhood where the commit crimes, so it is not a bad idea to check out the neighborhood you plan to go to before you get there. Try not to buy anything from street vendors in Las Vegas, especially water or VIP passes Lawyers are very active in city, so be vigilant and trust your interest. Don't drink too much and don't leave your drinks unattended. It's important to know that Las Vegas is a paradise for those who want to divorce. Tourists don't buy bottled water from unlicensed cities. According to the Las Vegas, that have caused some people to dare not travel to Las Vegas. I will pass my presentation to Alex.
I will present you the global impacts of Las Vegas tourism. The importance of the casino hotels is growing because tourists can enjoy most activities in the casino hotels. The casino hotels, which offer almost everything, is the cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. Many tourists who love gambling and shopping usually visit Las Vegas, so the marketplace and the economic impact of Las Vegas hotels on hospitality industry in the US is significant. As the statistics say, the US can expect 6-8% average annual growth in tourism over the next 5 years. These personal retreats range from the urban-inspired city room, which features spacious living, city views, and oversized marble floored bathrooms, to the landing suites, which are exhilarating multi-level spreads featuring 2-story windows, stylish living areas, and private terraces with jacuzzis. And for a real cosmopolitan experience, you can splurge for a night in the glamorous West End penthouses. To further suit its reputation, there are pools, lounges, bars, nightclubs, beauty salons, shopping centers, restaurants, a business center, a fitness center, also conference room, celebrations, grocery packages, and pet-friendly programs. In the business center, the casino has FedEx office, so visitors can use print and ship centers. It provides 24-hour access to resources, a billing service, a computer rental, faxing, and internet connectivity. Even though visitors come to the casino to gamble, they can still continue their business work. There is also a program called Pet Friendly, which is for pet lovers and is good for outdoor dogs because dogs can go to a bamboo pool up to 25 lb. Also, it is well known for the Marquee nightclub and day club in the United States because it is more than 60,000 square feet. I will pass my presentation to August.
I'm going to talk about the cultural changes in Las Vegas. The first one is like I'm going to talk about the history of Las Vegas, how the Las Vegas happened. And first, like there were Native American civilization in the Las Vegas area for nearly as long as record take back, with the Patriot tribe being the primary resident. The first European settler was Rafael Revere, who visited what is now Las Vegas on his talk from New Mexico to California. In 1821, he named the area Las Vegas, meaning the meadows. Not a lot changed in the area until 1905, when railroads were built to connect the city with other surrounding areas like Los Angeles and Salt Lake City. With this new transportation, the city saw increased growth and it quickly grew as a mecca for entertainment. In 1931, when construction of the harbor dam began, even more people flocked to the convenient location and Fremont Street, and 2 days like downtown Las Vegas was born. For the actual community, like where we come from often shapes who we are today, and the city of Las Vegas is no expectation. Our rich culture history has been the springboard for countless art and cultural endeavors, entertainment opportunities, business, and sports. On the odd occasion, like commuters in the 1960s turned their attention to the citizens of Las Vegas, usually expressing surprise that the city is the actual community, where people live and walk. On the most priority level was the contribution of Arthur, director of public works to American city. The first described the problem in streets, sensation walk, which are probably peculiar to the city alone. Due to its 24-hour lifetime, its explosive growth in the population, and its pivot role and its desert weather is contagion. So for the American methodology, it's the one the critic of culture tend their eye upon Las Vegas. That's the importance of the city to the American methodology. It's more period, like reviewing the shows on the strip, provide many opportunities for critical commentary on the shows themselves. and on the city. In the city, that has market is as Americans playground for almost 60 years now, and it is any wonder that the majority of people who live or visit or just move here have no clue that we have cultural spots like museum and art galleries. So about the conclusion, Las Vegas adapted various marketing strategy to create economic advantages from tourism, like casinos, clubs, and like it's the city so fun, you know. And then like over tourism brings problem in economic environment and culture as well. Like as like Peter said, like they're gonna be like travel scam and like a lot of like crime. So that's it. And then these are the reference that we use for the presentation. Thank you.